Alright. Run begins in 3, 2, 1. Go. Gonna give another good pattern? It's alright. It's honestly a good pattern. It's pretty good. I think I'm gonna split after that cutscene just to make it easier. That's a gold though. LOL. I'm playing the Digimon Cyber Sleuth, right? I'm surprised how much I'm enjoying it. Bruh. Had a one dodge. Decent recovery. All right. Is Poppy playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Looks decent. That was honestly right. Or another. I hope you enjoy the game of you're dead on turn 1. Have fun. It's very Pokemon, very horny. Yeah, okay. There's definitely someone on the Digimon team has a corruption kink, and I'm like, okay, but same, but fuck, why are you putting that in your video game? Like, okay, same, but why? I wouldn't put it in my video game. That's fair, no. I get it. I just think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a very particular case. And very particular taste. Nice. Good opening salvo. That's not good. Please give me that shot. Oh my god, bro. See if Zex behaves. I wonder if being in close to him will cause him to change his pattern. Good Zex. He's gotta get in close to get him to get consistent. You know what I mean? Like, Envy, like, okay, sure, fine. have your kinks. I can't shame anybody for having a kink like that, but I wouldn't put it in a fucking mainline video game that may get children playing it. That's just weird. Oh, Japan. God damn it, Japan. Well, in this case, it's very much like surface level. Like, you have to be looking for it. I'd go so far as to say it's almost charming levels of weird in this case, 'cause it's not like super serious. But it's just like, if you think about it for more than a few seconds, like, there's some subtext here that's a little weird. It's certainly not as heavy-handed as Persona is, and Persona's... Well, wait, Persona is all shipping on my 10 saying Persona never branded themselves as child-friendly, though, so, like, you know. Yeah, it's not going hard, it's just there. And you're like, You don't know? That's a don't Google it. Save yourself that knowledge and just be free. Okay. Cutscene trigger? Please trigger the cutscene. Honestly, that went pretty well. I'll take that. Okay, we're... Woo, we're going to... Okay, so corruption kink is like... You know Ink from Batman? Yeah, that are like... You know how... Okay, here's a good example. You know vampires in mythology, how they'll charm someone, and then, like, the person will fall in love with them, then they get bit, and they become a vampire, too? That is a corruption kink. Every super hardcore vampire fangirl, whether they know it or not, has a vampire kink. And by extension, a corruption kink. Whether they know it or not is a separate issue. That was disgusting. Honestly, that went very well. It's a minor flavor of it, but yeah, that is definitely... This is why I mark my stream for mature audiences. Occasionally I talk about this shit. And it's honestly pretty... It's honestly pretty common. Like, I wouldn't even say it's that weird. Like, it's not even that... I don't know, it's not even that weird. Right? Fair dress. Does that look smooth on your screen, guys? The screen? Am I having some frame drops anywhere? Or am I at first run machine if I am? 60 FPS, buttery smooth. Yeah, I kind of wish Poppy were here, because then she'd probably be blushing furiously now that I'm calling her out like that. Good and fresh? Okay, cool. Okay, here's something people don't realize. The most vanilla people are not vanilla. Because the more you think about it, like, okay, someone's like super vanilla. Okay. But they've made that vanilla their obsession. Which in of itself is just kink psychology. I don't know if she's around, but if she is, tell her I'm streaming. EP? Okay. I know she was up like 20, like a long time, because I saw her in the voice chat the entire time. Now, whether or not she was sleeping, I have no idea. This is why I don't time against best. It's like, the some of best, you're like, oh, you're 30 seconds behind some of best. I'm like, yeah, but I'm like 30 seconds ahead of PB, so like, what does it matter? Gotcha. I fat fingered that pause. It's bad. Second. It was like a half-second time loss there. Gonna go for it? Alright, you're gonna go the wrong way. How aggro are you feeling today? Not very? Okay. Appreciate the heck out of that. That's nice. That was clean as fuck. That was clean. Yeah, gaining time on PB. Let's go. I missed one Zaku. That entire barrage. And honestly, I don't know if that was my fault. That may have just been missile count. That was hecking clean. Compliment dress? You're far smarter than you give yourself credit for. You're a far more emotional person than I think you let on. And that emotional intelligence will serve you really well in the long run. I think you don't give yourself enough credit for how much you do try and take consideration for others. So when you do try and be selfish and do try and take care of yourself, it feels really bad. But you're not worthy of that kind of scorn. Clean. It's very good. Chat can tell you, I don't pull my fucking punches when you... Look, that compliment button is as much a punishment for you as it is for me. If I have to endure chat being nice to me, you gotta endure me being nice to you. Like, I'm sorry. What goes around comes around. That's just the law of equivalent exchange right there. Also, this is all auto-scroller at this point. Doesn't matter how I do here. Showing emotion. It's hard. It's fucking hard, man. Because, like, you're taught not to. You're taught not to be... And this is not just men, by the way. This is a universal truth. We are taught that emotions are bad and liking other people is bad because everyone else is horrible. But we're taught. That is unironically the American... You know, I like your theme, Kira, but I don't like it enough to listen to it. That's what we're taught. We're taught that emotions are bad and caring about other people is un-American. Or un-capitalist or whatever. And there's an element of truth to that. That it is not capitalist to like other people. But I'm a filthy fucking socialist, so... Fuck your rules, I'm gonna care about other people. Like, the American perception of emotion is basically that it's unconstitutional to have emotions, and it's fucking wild. Like, we're taught so much not to. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised, Rest. My NPCs are having an issue. Yeah, that was a gold. Let's go. That was clean as fuck. That was super fucking clean. A good 10-second but gold there. Super good. You gonna play nice? Oh, you're not, okay. Hello? Lock-on's a little sketch, whatever. Lock-on's like, nope, I'm not gonna lock onto the closest mobile suit. I'm like, okay, cool. That's, I love that for me. Can we, hello? Lock-on's drunk. Oh, I know. Can we not target the thing? That was so slow. I got super fucked by lock-on there. I got turbo screwed by lock-on. It's like, hey, you fired at that one guy now. We're just gonna lock onto this, Oh, that shot snuck through. Okay. We're still ahead, but that hurt. Honestly, lock-on screwed me there. I need to figure out the lock-on settings. No, because we're taught. The thing is, we're taught that loving someone is a womanly thing, and that we're also taught that it's a bad thing. Like, this is what people talk about systemic sexism and how it's integrated into society. It's framed as, being womanly is still framed as a bad thing socially. Like, still, to this fucking day. And it's like, gee, I wonder why AFAB people are like, hey, our country's fucking sexist. It's like, if being quote-unquote womanly is an insult still, even if it is in fairly small circles, we're not far enough along socially. And I don't care if you want to say, oh, well, it's like a small fraction. I don't give a fuck. It could be 1% and I'd still have an issue with it. It's still a fucking problem. To say nothing how people of color, oh god, don't get me started on that train of thought. I will pop off. HP gate. Laser's gotta go out. Nice. Yeah. That's the thing, like, too emotional just means the emotions that men are taught they don't have. It doesn't mean that men aren't emotional. Men are. Anger is an emotion. Rage is an emotion. Sorrow is an emotion. Grief is an emotion. Pride is an emotion. Pride is an emotion. But they're taught it's not a womanly emotion because it's not sadness, and it's not, you know, love and care. It's manly emotions, and that's ascribing gender to a chemical impulse in the brain is fucking stupid. Like, top 10 bad ideas. Number 1, that. We don't even know if... We don't know enough about the human brain structure to know that it even has the concept of gender. And if it does, we don't know enough about those structures actually are consistent across the board to enough certainty to say that they are a thing or not. There's some really cool studies going on about it. It's clean. It's very good. But that's it. That's it. And that's the thing about, like, gender is, like, well, we say, oh, these emotions are male or female. It's like, no, they're fucking not. They're human, you dipshit. They're human. Let humans have human emotion. If you don't let humans have human emotion, then what's the point of being human, right? Like, genuinely, I pose this question to people all the time. I'm like, oh, well, this is not a very manly thing. Just like, what the fuck's the point then? If you're gonna gender everything to the point where something is or is not how you should act based on gender, not based on harm reduction, which is an actual utilitarian moral foundation, then what's the point? Like, really? This is not me being, I'm not being obtuse. What's the point? Right? Like, I pose this question to anyone who actually genuinely cares about how genders are supposed to behave. If you think that morality is less important than the ascribed gender politics, I went the wrong way. I'm tilted. I still am talking. That you ascribe to all of humanity, which, by the way, good luck with that based on culture. Good fucking luck with that. Then what's the point behind doing anything? If you genuinely believe that there is an ascribed list of behaviors that is based entirely upon gender, and nothing can break that list of behaviors, then shouldn't no one ever change their behavior ever? From your logic? Because it's how that's how men act. It's like, well, no, that's how Western men are conditioned to behave. And some of that is nature, but it's not entirely nature. And describing the entire behavior pattern as nature is just, it's brain dead. It is a brain dead take that doesn't even belong on fucking TikTok. Like, fucking agonizing to me. People seem to think this is a real thing. Like, it's, I don't know, it bothers me a lot. Enough of my soapbox. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I ran sometimes. The tea. This is long on TikTok. Dude, TikTok was a fucking mistake. Oh my god. He didn't move forward at the start. It was a little slow. Bad AI. Not that big a deal. Last 5 years. Yeah, same, dude. Oh yeah, oh my god. I don't even know if people like when I pop off like that. So I don't think about it too much. But I try not to too. I try not to pop off too much. You do? Because I really hope it gives people validity to a lot of ideas they feel. Like, traditional femininity, the traditional version of femininity based on, like, you know, history, there's value in that. If that's what you want to be, then be that. If you want to be traditionally masculine, fine, go ahead. You're my anger translator. I'll take that. I'm happy with that. What, your anger translator? Fair enough. I'll take that. No, like, there is value in the traditional roles people want to take. If that's what they want to do. If that's what makes them happy and feel fulfilled in their life. God's fucking speed. I'm not going to tell you not to. I'm not... Like... I am the last person to get uppity at traditional feminine fashion or masculine fashion. Like, I... Do what you want. Reload, this is awkward. Slow as fuck. We are? I'm just really level-headed. That is my only claim to fame, is I'm very level-headed. Was that a gold? That was a gold? Okay. I've just gotten very good at translating my anger into rational thought. That's my highest, that's my best skill. Because I do get frustrated by it. Like, I'm not gonna shame someone for being traditionally masculine. If you're like, I am a stoic provider for my family, and I express my love to them by being the anchor in the family, I'm like, cool. That's sweet, dude. Glad you do it. Right? Like, if that's someone's, but like, or if I meet someone who's like, yeah, I'm the homemaker, I take care of the house, my partner and I, like, I'm the housewife. Cool. You enjoy it? Yeah? Okay, cool, whatever. But if someone's like, no, I hate it, then I'm like, okay, then why are you doing it? So I was taught to. Well, then don't. Because... That's what you want to do. Like, genuinely, if that's what someone wants to do, then fine. But if that doesn't bring them any joy, then don't. Do something else. If you want to be the breadwinner and be like the anchor of the emotional foundation for your family, and you don't want to do the traditionally feminine shit, then don't. Lethal. Little slow. Fight up to it was good though. Like, I don't. If someone wants to do that, then fine. I don't care. But like, don't. I guess the issue becomes if you're being pressured to do it, right? Then it becomes a massive problem. TLDR, societal norms are bullshit. And the more we pretend they're not, the worse life's gonna get for everybody. Oh my god. Bro. Oh, I'm sure. That was alright. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I despise most societal norms because most of them are misguided at best and outright harmful at worst. The only societal norm that I think is good are things like don't kill, don't steal, you know? Like, basic harm reduction principles. That again, I'm very utilitarian with like how I look at rules and stuff. Well, okay, the thing is, like, it's fine to show emotion. It's not fine to lash out, right? The thing is, like, people say, well, don't show emotion, you'll hurt somebody. Okay, but if I don't use my emotions, they just bottle up, and then you explode, and then you cause a lot of harm anyway. So, like, it had to have been fast, right? I almost had a disgusting camphor before. It was very good as a camphor. No, genuinely, like, if you show emotion, then you're human. Not showing emotion makes you, you know, not human or not sentient, more to the point. It's like, even animals, okay, like small animals, like take your cat. They experience what is very analogous to emotion. And a lion can fucking murk somebody. And we don't tell a lion not show emotion. You learn how to treat the lion with enough respect, it doesn't fucking murk somebody. You create situations in which the lion is comfortable enough, it doesn't have to fucking murk somebody. And that's a creature incapable of more complex moral reasoning than I'm hungry. Damn, almost like if you create a situation where people are fucking respected and taken care of in a productive light. Shit improves. Weird. Fucking wacky. You follow the basics of... societal construction, things go well. And you don't put people in positions where they have to lash out. And you create social structures that allow people to express themselves in a way that means they don't have to lash out. And suddenly having emotions isn't a problem. Weird. Fucking weird. It's almost like if you create enough of a support network for people emotionally, where they're compelled to seek help, to constructively express their emotions, and approach situations critically, while working with their emotions, they won't have to fucking lash out. Who'da thought? Who'da fucking thunk? Weird. The issue is not emotion. The issue is, as a society, we're not equipped to handle anything. Whack. You know what I mean? Like, shit. And like, people say, oh, it's about controlling your anger. No. People are afraid of your anger because we don't have any mechanisms or tools for how to express the anger in a constructive fashion. No one is taught how to temper their anger into being constructive. No one's taught that. They're taught not to be angry. Oh, probably. Like, I love my parents. I love my mom, clearly. But the lesson that I learned from my parents' behavior that was not something that was probably taught to me was how to articulate my anger into a constructive feeling. I still get angry. I still get frustrated. But if I can articulate it into an actual discernible point, something my parents, admittedly, I love them to death, struggled with sometimes, then it doesn't matter that I'm angry. What matters is that I've turned my frustration into something that's actually tangible and workable. Doesn't matter that I'm frustrated. Because the most powerful tool about being human is articulation. Like, people say, oh, it's about strength. No. The smallest, most frail-looking person, gender be damned, if they can articulate their words powerfully enough and actually communicate effectively, it doesn't matter. Their relative strength, non-factor. Does not matter. It literally doesn't matter. My grandma is a tiny, very old woman. But you listen to her when she talks because she's good at expressing her anger in a tangible way. It's okay. I don't fault you for it, but one of the lessons I took from growing up was it's okay to be angry. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to have those feelings and express them. But you have to express them in ways that other people can understand and ways that aren't just screaming. Right? Like, the hardest trick in life, like, I'm fired up right now, right? Like, you can tell. I'm passionate. But my frustration with the universe doesn't come across as anger. It comes across as passion. And it's a very thin line to ride, I admit, but that is the ultimate technique. That is the super move, right? Is expressing yourself in a way that is passionate and shows you care about the subject, but people don't feel compelled to read as anger. Yeah, it's not fault. It's just the way of things. I am a very emotional person. I've just accepted that fact. Because I was very blessed to have parents that are self-reflective in their own ways. It took them a while, but the most stubborn of my family took the time to reflect. I still have family members that I have no interest in ever speaking to ever again. There are definitely those that are in my family that I'm like, I don't want to know if you exist or not. I don't care. But they're the minority. They're one or two people that I'm just like, I do not give a fuck. My dad, yeah, my dad is very emotional. And I love my dad. My dad and I have reconciled. A lot of the trauma that I ended up having as a kid was solved the moment was at least like seriously addressed when my dad told me I messed up. Like almost, like I said, like 90% of the pain there went away. Because I went, oh, he knows it. He's doing better. Okay. I have to apply the same standard I applied to everybody else to my father. And that is that I don't care. Tell me you messed up. Tell me how you're going to fix it. And it's going to be okay. We're going to sort it. We'll work it out. Like I will go from frustrated to invested in your success. I want you to grow. I want you to get better. Because you can tell me, hey, I fucked up. Cool. How do we fix it? I respect that you told me you fucked up. Fantastic. We're moving on. Now what? How do I help you? Immediately. When he admitted he messed up in some ways when I was growing up, a lot of my anger just disappeared. I'm glad Sherry's come a long way. Good. I'm glad. Sherry is not on the list of people I don't want to talk to. I always thought Sherry'd come around. Sherry was just misguided and grew up old. For lack of a better term. Hey, true dress. True. No, I can think of two people in the entire family that I'm like, nope. I don't want to talk to them ever again. And I don't care if they bettered themselves. Genuinely. 2 in total. Out of my entire family. Which honestly, I feel like 2 out of like 30 is pretty good. As a record goes. Yeah, there's one of them is one of my cousin's father. I have 0 interest in talking to him. And the other one is I don't even know if he's still alive or not. So like, I feel like I got pretty good. I feel like I got off pretty scot-free as far as traumatic relatives go. To be honest. Mm-hmm. Oh, same, Mom. Good. Okay, I'm glad my judgment of him from like, I don't know, young teen memory is accurate. There's only so far down the alt-right pipeline you can fall before I'm just like, you were unsalvageable. All right. You lived? Jerk. Oh, it's out of range. Oh, okay. That was slow. The other one? Went, military cousin. I don't know if he's cool yet. Yeah. I don't know if he mellowed out or not. I don't even know if he's alive, to be honest. But honestly, given that, I got off pretty scot-free. I don't know if he's mellowed out or not. And to be honest, it's kind of not my concern. I'll be honest, one of the things I was growing up, I was very quick to, when I left the house, I was very quick to stop giving, to stop caring about my family in any way that was not just like, I hope they're alive. That is, you know, small, baby steps. Baby steps. I'm so glad I fell out of the right pipeline. I'm so glad I fell out of the right pipeline. I'm so glad I fell out. Oh my god. The day that I realized Jordan Peterson was an absolute fucking moron was probably the most productive day of my entire life. Like, it was a good gato, actually. That post is fine, Drastic, don't worry about it. I just can't get to it right this second because I'm speedrunning. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't become an incel fuckwad. I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad I didn't either. Thankfully, thankfully, my problem was never I couldn't get girls. I could. Yeah, I didn't raise her right. Oh, yeah. The day that I realized that Jordan Peterson was an absolute brain-dead moron. I think I was living at Dan's at the time. I was living at a friend's house. I don't talk to the kid anymore, but... But I was talking with I was living at Dan's house and I realized that, so the people that I liked on the right were the science types, and there was only one of them on that side of the spectrum that I still respect to this day, because he's dead, was Christopher Hitchens. As much as he was an asshole, his defense of queer people was stalwart. And I disagree with him on like a lot of his politics. But to be in the right as an intellectual, as a sort of like four horsemen of the atheist powerhouses, right? And be staunchly defensive of queer people. I still respect that. That's not easy. Dan? I think Dan is a good kid. I did not treat Dan well. I didn't treat a lot of people well in that period of my life. I was very much not a good person back then. I don't say that as in like the usual, like, oh, everyone's a bad night. That was a bad period of my life. where I look back at a lot of things I did and I look at things, that's not the normal, like, screw-ups. That is, I'm very lucky I didn't end up in jail. I didn't do any crime, but like, it could have been, I'm very lucky I didn't end up in jail because I could have easily spiraled in a way that would have put me in a very bad spot. And I'm very lucky that Dan was there to bail me out. As much as I don't care for the guy anymore, I still have to give him credit for bailing me out of the situation. He did his best to be kind. You know? I gotta give him credit for that. Man, my life has been quite a story. I probably could like create a podcast at this point. Fair, yeah. No, my Dan was not that. He was best friends with my ex, and my ex watched me have a complete and total mental breakdown that I didn't articulate to them while living in a certain household, and I hurt a lot of people close to me by having a genuine full, like, I wouldn't be surprised if you were to classify it as like an actual episode of psychosis. Like, it was bad. It was bad. Coincidentally, that was the day that I found out one of my friends, I won't say who, obviously, out of respect for their privacy, was being sexually assaulted under the same roof I was. It was bad. Yeah, don't. So they were there for me through that, and I lost that friend group by that situation. And then, top it all off, someone I was dating at the time told me they were on their deathbed, which, like, that's traumatic. They're still alive, by the way. And that was kind of the point where I took a long, hard look at A, who I hung out with, because anyone willing to lie about being on their deathbed to get out of a relationship is just fucking tell me you don't want to date me anymore. Like, shit. Yeah, so she told me and that was kind of the big reevaluation period. Was that right there? Yeah. Yeah, and then I promised my ex, despite everything, and I held my end of this bargain, that I would leave. And I did. We do, yeah. If she'd have just said she outgrew me, I'd have been like, okay, I'm sad. Like, I would have been upset, but I wouldn't have been as still angry about it as I am today. Because, like, okay, don't lie to me. Ever. I will find out. I am smarter than you think I am. Like, it's not a bragging thing, it's I will figure it out. And B, who the fuck lies about that kind of thing to begin with? How did that? Oh, yeah, that's fair. If I can, okay, I don't want to comment too much on that, but man, that situation pisses me off. Oh yeah, I understand. I'll be honest, there are very few people in this world that I didn't know very well and still loathe. Yeah, that is one. I still am like, even when I was younger, it's like, that is my mom. Do not fuck with, ow. Slow fight, I messed it up. Good save. That is my mom. Do not mess with my mom. I draw the line at my mother. You can hurt me all you like. I'll be fine. No, I got you, Dress. I'm glad you got something out of it, because hatred is not the right emotion, but it is the closest emotion. I don't hate him. He's not worth that kind of energy. I do loathe him. That was pretty slow. Yeah, figuring yourself out, like, honestly, like, people talk about traumatic experiences, and the important thing is that you do figure yourself out when you have them. Like, they suck. God, don't wish them on anyone. What you do ultimately figure yourself out. You still have rage? No, like, okay, so people like that, I'm gonna say this. People like that are not worth the bytes that their tweets are printed on. They're just not. Like, pick any prominent sack of shit person, right? J.K. Rowling, you know, pick a person, right? They are not worth the bytes their tweets are stored on. Why spend it on rage? I got weird feelings from her as a kid, I'll tell you that much. From what little I remember of that family, I got rich white righty vibes as a kid. I didn't realize those vibes were on the money till much older. I did not know what those vibes were as a kid, but I definitely got some bad vibes. That's just family, right? No, Dress, I know, I'm sorry you went through that, man. I'm glad you got a lot of growth, though. I just realized that no one's gonna want to watch this vlog because we're talking about deep shit, and I'm like, lol. No, I think it's very important to be willing to confront this kind of thing, because at the end of the day, I do that. One thing my dad taught me very well is to be observant of other people. I owe a lot of my observation skills to someone I'm no longer friends with that I wish I was. My good friend Nemo. I miss the hell out of Nemo. I miss him. I miss him to death. But a large part of my growth as a person came from Nemo. Fair. That's fair, Mom. Well, like, as people think that you could just, like, I don't know, paying someone money. Yeah, paying someone a sum of money to be like, here, let me pay you out of existence is like, what the fuck? That is a level of detachment from reality that I just cannot fathom. Can we lock on, please? Oh, yeah. Just showed up a homewrecker. A homewrecker for her own son. I don't like people like that. As a kid now? I'm sorry for the kid's loss. That was a disgusting full frontal. Holy shit. Get womboed, son. Holy crap. I took him to church. Sorry. That was really clean. Get absolutely shreked. It's funny because did I play it 1 or 2 times? I did, okay. It's funny because like there are a lot of people like that where you're like, man, you could absolutely become a better person. And the disappointment comes from, you know, the seeds of a good person are there, but they don't take them. That's the hard part for me. Invuln. Yeah. Agreed. Is that one stuck? No, it's Io's on the way. Okay. It's funny because I still like Pepsi. I can go for a soda right now, actually. It's been a minute. I will tell people my gender is compliments, my gender is hot, my orientation is compliments. I identify as a problem. I've been throwing she, they, it around, and I'm like, yeah, I identify as a problem. I like both. Don't get me wrong, Cherry Coke is the best, and if you could send me, if someone wants to weigh to my heart, send me some Cherry Coke. Like, for real. Surefire way to my heart. That being said, I like Pepsi too. You fucking joke. You think I'm joking. You think this is a meme. It is not a meme. Like, you think this is a joke. I ain't joking. I'm 100% serious. If you want to get me to like you more, send me Cherry Coke. It's not even that fucking hard. Like, it's... I wish I was joking. I just really like Cherry Coke. Yeah, fair. Fair. Invuln. That was rough. Yeah. Though, admittedly, I'm less into chocolate now as an adult than I used to be. Me. I wish I had a sweet drink. Also me. Literally has Kool-Aid on her desk. She wasn't drinking. Pure talent right there. That is true. I would not turn it down. Let's get a long recovery. Damn, that's really bad. Okay, reload. Okay. Not losing a lot of time. We're losing some time. True. No, genuinely, like, I remember when I was growing up, my one regret growing up is that I wish I'd stuck to my guns on gender a lot more as a kid. That is the one thing that I'm like, man. That Zaku did down, Mr. President, for Char. That is the one thing I wish I'd done more of as a kid, is stuck to my guns more. Sure wish that guy played by the rules, man. That is the one thing I wish I stuck to my guns more as a kid. Because like that's quite the hypothetical. If you went back and changed one thing, it's like, yes, I wish I stuck to my guns on gender more. I wish I stuck to my guns on gender to the point where my parents were like, okay, well, we got to do something about this. Fucking Gelgoog, are you serious now? Ads! Oh my god, these ads, bro! I hate that fight. No, honestly, that there was a time where I was thinking about saying this is the way it is or I'm leaving the house, but I was too scared to, and I should have done it. I should have been like, look, either this is how it is, or I'm gonna go leave and probably die. Figure it out. Either support me or live with the death of your kid on your conscience. I should have done that. I wanted to, but I was too scared to. Because it's the only thing I could think of that would have gotten through to people and been like, no, she's not messing around. This isn't some phase thing. She's serious. Yeah. I also realized my dad wouldn't have liked an ultimatum. It's a complicated subject. That's unlucky. That's very unlucky. Should have jumped there. Scream. Unlucky double scream. Didn't get many extra shots here this fight. That's unlucky. Yeah, so when I was growing up, I don't know if this is part of the story that people know, but like when I was growing up, and I do not blame my parents for this. This is not me disparaging my parents at all. This is a combination of like complex factors I can't blame them for. When I was growing up, I was suicidal numerous times. Not just once or twice, like numerous times. Over the subject. I just grit my teeth and muscled through it. It was the only way I've known how to handle problems in my entire life. This is a bad Numa Bowl. I got really unlucky. I got super unlucky on free shots here. Just because he's way more durable than I was expecting. Is this a hard mode guy? Did I actually flip difficulty on him? No? Was pretty good, actually. Was it? We'll check on the next mission. 6-day break. Yeah. Me too. I wish I could talk to past me and be like, yo. Can we lock on and hit the target, please? Holy shit. So like the fact I'm alive now is kind of a fucking miracle. Every single conventional like metric of yeah. Like, having been suicidal, yeah, it's hard because you don't want to be a burden on people that are there for you, right? So you try not to push too hard. What that fails to realize is that that one guy was super tryharding. You try not to push too hard. What that fails to realize is that when it comes to mental health, there is no such thing as pushing too hard for your own health. Right? There is no such thing as fighting too hard for your mental health. There are people around you that don't have the spoons to handle what's going on, and that's fine. But you need to articulate and understand with the person that they should, no, need to tell you they don't have the spoon for something. Because when you're in crisis, doesn't fucking matter. You know, you're not gonna have the fucking presence of mind if you're genuinely in crisis necessarily to say, hey, I'm in crisis. Or process your friend saying, hey, I don't have the spoons. You need to establish and agree upon and like get moving on that acceptance very early on. Hit that, please. Thank you. Honestly, for me, the biggest deterrent was, and this is gonna sound weird, I was like, what's a dumb way to die? It was very much about ego when I was younger, and it's the one time I've been happy to have something of an ego because it kept me alive. Doesn't matter what the reason you're still breathing is. The important thing is you're still breathing. Yeah, me too. I genuinely enjoy being alive. That was disgusting. We are back on pace, y'all, for record. Yeah, and like, sorry, I probably should have put a content warning for this conversation because it's really intense. But no, that's fair, yeah. There are a lot of things that can push someone to survive, and the important thing is you do. Is this open from the start? It is. Bro. Okay, lock on. It's next fight, and we're in this. I think we shed most of the ads too. Yo. That was phenomenal. That was phenomenal. I could definitely clean it up, but like, that is the best 6 say true I've ever had. It is kind of weird that I'm doing a speedrun and talking about mental health stuff, but like, I feel like the juxtaposition of the two subjects is incredibly important, right? Where to a lot of people, these subjects are entirely separate, when I think that gaming and mental health are kind of intimately intertwined. Yeah, you're... Honestly, ads changed that fight. It's pretty okay, though. It's not my fault. It's fair. Would've liked to have a missile here, but didn't get a free cast. It sucks, but it is what it is. Unlucky. On. Bro, lock on, please. Can we lock on, please? Hello? Where's the last target? There isn't one. I agree, yeah. Is that a gold? There was by about a second. Nice. Oops, all feelings. Yeah, it'd be like that. I just feel bad for the poor speedrun moderator that's gonna have to verify my runs. It's like, oh god, there's another shelter run. Guess I gotta listen to whatever heavy topic they're talking about today. You know, I just feel bad for that guy. I feel bad. Guess today's mental health. You know, I feel bad for that person. Because, like, man, that's gotta suck. Yes. Yes, all this because you press youth, yes. You press the compliment button and you start the conversation with mental health and survivability and gender and because it's how fucking humans are, dude. Like honestly, good backup there. Laughing. Good. I'm glad. Because that's how humans work, dude. People think that, like, these topics happen in a vacuum, and they don't. You don't set out to talk about mental health. It just fucking happens. Do I have, wait, do I have all three casts of, I have all three casts of missiles. Bunch of free casts there. Clawing ahead. We're clawing ahead, chat. We are on record pace. The thing about the shelter is, right, is that, like, I try and create a genuinely positive, not this toxic positivity bullshit. No, not the, you can't talk about your problems, and that's a bucket of bummer, like that one fucker. No. That is bullshit. I'm talking about a genuine place for you to talk about your feelings and your expression and your time in your life. Where you are safe. Safe implies you're able to discuss what you please. You're able to be yourself unapologetically. And I don't know about you, but unapologetically being yourself is one of the sexiest things on the planet. So... Unlucky on the rolls. Be bad, Char. I got super unlucky. Very bad, Char. Really? Yeah. Good. The number of ads here is not okay. Oh my god. I got a special here. Kira is in a really bad spot, and there's so many ads, not even funny. Okay, get me out. Honestly, I try to. Because there's a big difference between what people call a safe space when an actually proper safe space is. A proper safe space confronts difficult ideas in a safe manner. Yeah. I don't think putting a timer on being okay after your mom dies is healthy. Why aren't you 100%? Because your fucking mom died. Complicated relationship or not. Like, why is there a timer on that? Why is there a question? Your mom died. Of course you're not 100%. It'd be weird if you were. Like shit, if I lost my mom, either of them, to be honest, I'd be devastated. I wouldn't stream for a month, I don't think. Or I would do nothing but stream. I can't tell which. Also a little time there, it's fine. Not that big a deal. Yeah, like shit, man. Yeah, I mean, I'll be a mess when she goes, and she's not my mom. She's just my grandma. Like, there's a huge misconception that, like, oh, it's been X amount of time. So? So fucking what? Humans are not linear. We're nebulous at best. That was disgusting. That was disgusting, Cubely. That was fantastic. It can be. It can also be very detrimental to both of you. Yeah, fair. Did I not have aggro, please? Okay, we gotta take care of this. I'm surprised it went that well, honestly. Well, not okay. No, I'm not saying this case. I'm not saying this case at all. I'm just saying that it can be good. It can also be very bad. Scream? That wasn't a judgment, that was a statement of general fact. You know what I mean? That'll happen. Oh my god, camera, please. What was that? It's been so long as I got to this point in the run. I need to practice this level now. I need to practice 7A a bit. I'm not bad, I just need to tighten this up. It's 7A true that I have to fight there. This is gonna be a bit of time loss here. Never mind, I could have a disgusting Julia fight. Is there more here? No, there is. I know you would. It just happens. hang around someone long enough, you will pick up their mannerisms. That's just human. Ow. That was a very good ribbons fight. Demi%? Yeah, you kind of are. This is good. If I clean up the movement there and don't get caught in those two fights that I don't need to take, this is very good. Who pinged me in Monster Rancher? What bold of you to ping me? Oh, it's Karod asking for a wild link. Okay. That's fine. I like to meme. This one's cool to watch. Why do you like it? It's a... Could you not shoot the floor, please? Hello? Are you fucking serious right now? Bruh. I do not know why they just decided to fluff that shot in the side. It hurts. Can we hit the target, please? Hello? That was some interesting lock-on shenanigans. We have to fight this. Wait for the reload. No, that's unlucky with the rolls there. Very unlucky with the rolls. Well, we got a free one there. Never mind. Follow the mark. What do you think I'm doing, Scarlet? Come on. I'm glad you all like this run. It's fun to run. Ads caused a big problem there. But so far we're doing alright. We get good RNG in 7B and 7... yeah, 7B entirely. We should be honestly in a really good pace here. Excuse me. Akihiro's voice really early. Yes! Good Akihiro spawn. And disgusting wave clear. And we got a free shot. Hey, Cell. It's a pretty fantastic start so far. Our meter's about to max. We have to start roll action here soon. Maybe a little melee here. The missiles. We're gonna have a roll action from Banshee Norn. Hey, Cell. Good to see you, man. I don't know why I say man all the time. I'm sorry. It's involuntary. Spin. I need to break out. Is that a gold? Damn. Alright. Alright, I'll go to personal best. We're 4 minutes ahead. Good God. I did not know our second half was that clean. I found some spots I need to clean up. I'm gonna check against personal best and best segments and see if I can find what some of the time save is. But so far this is going very well. I just need to not choke on Hermes final, and I should be okay. If we get good Akihiro RNG, or Takaren or Barbados RNG, we should be fine. Genuinely. If their spawn RNG is good, we're gonna be okay. I could lose a lot of time here if we don't get good spawns. First spawn Tekkaden, that's nice. That's pretty damn good. Doesn't get better than that, chat. Barbados? Nope. Is Mika here? Nope. Please let me get... This is the last check before I'm starting to get worried about Barbados location. Okay. Not a great Barbados location, but it's fine. It's not bad. It could be worse, for sure. Let's check on Eugene. First spawn Eugene? Okay, first spawn Eugene. Honestly, I'm okay with that. We suffered a little bit on the Barbados spawn, but yeah, we got a really fast Eugene, so it's fine. As soon as he leaves, we're good. That chain break was a big mistake. I lost a lot of damage there. Okay. By convincing Eugene, we pull back. I love this part of the foot. I love this part of the run. Not many free shots. Wow, that was a truly tragic game. Should be a lot of kills here, though. Reload. Pretty fast monster message. Alright, we focused up here, chat. This is record, if I keep this up. So we're a little focused up. I apologize. Honestly, I'm okay with that. Alright, I would love to keep talking about serious shit, but like, I gotta focus up if I'm 5 minutes ahead. We gotta make sure we clean this record out. That one guy alive? Okay. Please give me good RNG. It's good. Okay. We'll check down one. Check this door. Okay, that's fine. Not perfect RNG, but I'll take it. Check north real quick. Nope. It's gotta be south somewhere. Door number 2. Or number 2. Okay. This could be worse. Honestly, decent RNG. Not bad. But I got pretty lucky in the first 2. The third one's a little out of the way, but I think it was out of the way on the PB anyway, so it doesn't matter. Can't wait to get a perfect split on that one time, where like I just get God spawns and have to compete against that disgusting split. Can't wait. Tactical Finboy has been nuked. Okay. Alright, we're doing RA. I don't want that mobile doll to get uppity. Unlucky. Are they all in that upper section? They all are. Okay. At least they're clustered pretty well. That was a weird invuln. Can we please? Okay, until the enemies spawn, I can't shoot the generator. Looks like. Yeah, sorry, kid. Hi, Ashmal. Scream? There's a scream. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting, Hashmel. I whiffed one shot. Absolutely gross, Hashmel. Another gold. I wonder what my summer best is gonna look like after this. I think I'm 5 minutes ahead of PB, but I don't know how ahead of personal best or how individual splits have gone relative. Can we? Bro? Does this work? No, I have to melee. Waiting to reload here. One block. Invuln, yeah? No invuln, okay. There it is. Unlucky. Please kill. Not lethal. Still ahead. That's faster than normal, not a gold. Faster than PB, but not faster than my best. I'm okay with that, though. Still gaining time. 224 is looking pretty possible, if not plausible. A little bit of luck on missile launcher would have saved a lot of time there, but I didn't get any fresh, any saved shots there really, which hurt a lot. That was a fantastic Ayo Sanchez. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. That went very well. It was long range, so the shots took a while to get. Oh my god, I'm stuck. While to get there, but that was really good. We have cannon at least. Okay. We got one spare shot proc on cannon. He's dead. Nice. What's up, Keeley as well? That was pretty good for Cubely too. That went very well, honestly. Took 3 shots to hit that guy. Embarrassing. That was really good. I saved a lot of time on the first 2 fights. There was a little bit of a rough char, but eh. This run is fire, though. Like, this is going very well. I do not know how it's going this well, but it's going. You just find time save with execution, I guess. You have 7E and that's it. 7E and then home stretch. Two fights left. Two major fights left. Well, two major fights left. They can lose time. Unlucky. Very unlucky. Oh my god, that damage. Ow. We're gonna reload. I don't have a class action, a class oral action here. Still ahead, as it matters. Could have done the fight better, but honestly, I'm okay with it. Alright, 2 missions for the final boss gauntlet. Just don't choke. That's all I have to do, just not choke. Like, my Nusha doesn't matter a whole lot here, I just need to not choke. If Kimura's Vidar goes sideways, it'll be okay, but I'd really prefer it to go well. Should be break. Okay, that went actually pretty well. That's pretty good healing care. Very good movement. Got early break and revival. Going in for melee damage at this point. No free procs, that's fine. Just press on. Reload is soon. Oh my god, this is actually going really well. I just need an okay Vidar, and I'm okay with it. There's a break. That was good. Little scuffed in the middle, but that was fine. I see a little time there, but not ulting. I got really lucky on free missile procs there, which definitely saved me some time on fight execution. I'm sorry, Chad. I wish I had more to say about like other issues, but I'm like really focused right now. I could lose a lot of time here. There's a lot of time to lose and a fair bit of time to save. I hate this room. Okay. What was that lock on? Hello? Okay. Decent first generator, honestly. Genuinely, getting the snipe on the two guys down below with the beam cannon was a huge time save. We'd allowed 2 charge here. We had a lot of boosting to do. Small mistake. Just keep going. Don't tilt. You're fine. The guy up there. Force the spawn. Force them all to cluster. They all drop down. That's really annoying. Okay, it's fine. We can recover this. Good backup strat. That's fine. Okay, good disarm. It's going pretty well. I'm okay with this. I definitely could go smoother, but this is going pretty well. Ignore that guy. That shot. Okay, now they're all up here. I want them. A class action, roll action there. Down, Mr. President. That happens. Sun Jian, killed him, please. Hey, that was a wasted shot, but Sun Jian killed him, so it doesn't really matter. We still got the freebie, though. I have missile launcher here, which didn't save me a bit of time here. That shot went into the oblivion. Alright. This fight cleans it all. So it matters really a lot. Cannon into ult. Lots of damage. Got the break. Reload on missiles. Spam. Little slow, but it's fine. Honestly, I'm okay with that. Come on. A decent final boss fight. All I ask. Okay. Got the break. Roar. That's a long animation. When his arms start moving is when he's targetable. That was a great gold Maxwell. That went very, very well. I think this is in the bag, chat. I just have to not choke this fight. And we're in. Substantial world record. It's fine. Just don't choke. Keep an evil head. Keep level head. Level head. Come on. Nice counter. Hit the counter. Nice combo. Hit the counter. Disgusting combo. Got the counter. Don't choke. Time. Four-second PB gun code Maxwell final. Seven-minute PB and 7-minute world record. Well, I'm the only one contesting the record, but still. Whew! Oh my god. I'm shaking. That was a disgusting code max. I missed one parry. That was... Holy cow. That was a 9-second PB on that split. What is some of best? I'm curious now. Some of best. We were 5 seconds ahead of... 5 minutes behind Some of Best. Some of Best is 2:13. Wow, 2:13.18 is Some of Best. That is wild. Absolutely demolished that run. There was like 8 people watching. Lol. Alright, I'm going to the bathroom. Be right back, chat. We'll figure out what we're going to play next.